Where is your camera? Is it okay? This is what you are seeing, no? This is okay. That's it? Show me. 1 minute. This is perfectly okay.
Your face is not completely because when you have the phone.
It is not because of that. It's from above. That you adjust.
I can adjust that.
You adjust that.
Yeah.
And now see?
It's okay.
It's okay.
Because when you move around, the face.
No, I will not go here. I will sit only. Don't tell too many things. You simply tell, I don't know anything about Swamiji. You listen and decide.
So, hello everyone. Thank you all for coming. And it's an honor and privilege to welcome Swami Anubhavananda Saraswathi ji to New Jersey. Swamiji has been traveling around the world for more than 30 years. And he's been giving many discourses on various scriptures, like the Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, and all. And he's been through his teaching, he's been showing us enlightening us to all of his teachings. And even today, he just arrived from Pittsburgh. So even in spite of his busy schedule, he always he gives us all these lectures. So really appreciate Swamiji for giving this lecture today. And I want to thank Vijaya Raghavan Mama and the temple management for allowing us to sort of conduct this lecture here. And I just want to say a few words, Mama.
I'll be just very brief. My name is Pundi Vijaya Raghavan. I'm one of the servants for serving for the Lord Srivari. And I wanted to cordially invite Swamiji for today's function. This is the most important day for us to listen to the Bhagavad Gita on the 15th chapter. He's going to talk about it. This temple is less than 1 year old. You won't believe it. We just inaugurated last year. On June 15th, we are completing 1 year of the construction of the temple. To celebrate it on June 14th, there will be a big event from chanting the Vishnu Sahasranamam from morning 9 o'clock until we finish to 1 lakh times. That's 100,000 times. And offering the flowers as an archana on that day. So if you live close by, you are most gracious to welcome to come and attend the function. Now I wanted to thank you for your busy schedule to come over to Srivari Temple and grace us your thing with the Bhagavad Gita. Jai Shri Manarayana. Thank you. One request, please put your phone on the silence mode. I know everybody has a phone. If you could put it on the silence mode, that would be great. The restroom facilities are outside right here.
Start. I will start with my happy mantra mala and then we will go ahead. Those of you who know this happy mantra mala, you may join. Those of you who do not know, only pretend you know.
Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो। ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना। Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. The source of knowledge, you can reduce the volume. The source of knowledge in our scripture, Sanatana Dharma, is number one, which is apaurushaya, uncreated by human mind, is Veda. That is called Shruti Grantha. Then followed by that is the Smriti Grantha. There are 18 of them. Then followed by them is the Puranas, 18 Puranas. Then the literature given to us by the saints and sages, and 2 books of history, Itihasa. Beyond these 5 sources, we don't go here and there. In Mahabharata and Ramayana, they are called Itihasa. Itihas means iti, thus. In Sanskrit, there is no full stop. Only it is written iti. Iti, ha, means it was in the past, asa. So Ramayana and Mahabharata, they are not imaginary books which many youngsters are clouded by the AI. They are not imaginary books. These are the physical events that had happened. From such a Itihas, Mahabharata, we have Bhagavad Gita. If you see at the end of every chapter, it is written that Om Tassat Iti, full stop. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su, Upanishadsu, Brahma Vidyayam, Yoga Shastre, Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade, Purushottama Yogo Nama, Panchadashodhyayaha. In fact, in the original Mahabharata, this is called as Pushpika. It's not there, but it is accepted because a great saint in Kashi, Madhusudan Saraswati ji, he put it there. It becomes easier for us to understand what is the topic of this particular chapter. Now see, it is said, Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu. Now what is Upanishad? See? The ultimate knowledge is Veda. And the essence of the Veda is Upanishad. And Bhagavad Gita is the essence of the Upanishads. You can see the concentration. And the 15th chapter is the essence of Bhagavad Gita. See? Therefore, here, complete knowledge that is required to be known and practiced in one's life is fully available. Now, what are the topics that we take in? Mama, come in the front. Sit this side. Hey, Mama, come here. Because you will hide behind him and sleep. You can come and sit this side so that you don't block. Give respect to the latecomers. Come this side. So, what are the topics that are dealt with in our scriptures? And particularly we take straight away Bhagavad Gita. The following topics are talked of. First, what is this world? Then, second is, what is the meaning of spiritual practice? Then the third thing, who is the jiva or the soul? Fourth thing, where do we see God? The fifth thing, do we have to see God outside or within us? If the God is in us, who is He? And after having known this, what happens? These are the topics to be dealt with on the spiritual path. Otherwise, normally what happens, like there was a person, he came to me, we get all the problematic people. So he came, Swamiji, I am doctor so and I had done PhD on sleep. And I was honored by the university. I said, very good, Dr. Saab, kindly put me to sleep. He said, no, that is my problem. My problem is, I am not getting sleep. What should I do? See, in the same manner, we study scriptures, we do Bhagavad Gita Parayan, Dharma Kshetre Kuru Kshetre Samavita Yutsava, Mahamaka Pandava Chaiva Kim Kurta Sanjay Uvacha, one Parayan, two Parayan. And at the end, what happened? See, it was too long, it should be short. See? So, which Bhagavad Gita we are given? There are 4 or 5 Bhagavad Gitas. One Bhagavad Gita, which was given by Bhagwan Krishna to Arjuna. Clear? Second Bhagavad Gita was given by Bhagwan Krishna to Sanjay. In the 18th chapter, Sanjay tells, see, Vyasa Prasadat Pratham Etad Guhyam Aham Param. By the grace of Bhagwan Veda Vyasa, I heard the whole Bhagavad Gita. Second Bhagavad Gita. Third Bhagavad Gita. Bhagwan Krishna was talking to Arjuna, and one of the name of Arjuna was Kapidhvaja, because on the flag of Arjuna there was Hanumanji. Therefore, he is called as Kapidhvaja. So Hanumanji also heard. See. So, one Bhagavad Gita between Bhagwan Krishna and Arjuna, second Bhagavad Gita between Bhagwan Krishna and Sanjay, third Bhagavad Gita between Bhagwan Krishna and Hanumanji, and the Bhagavad Gita which is available to us. See how it starts? It starts with Dhritarashtra Vacha. So, the Bhagavad Gita which is available to us is from Sanjay to Dhritarashtra, not from Bhagwan Krishna to Arjuna. See? How many Bhagavad Gitas? 4. Now the 5th one, I am talking to you. See? And after listening the whole Bhagavad Gita, what happened? This is the inquiry. See? So first we will take what happened to Hanumanji when he heard Bhagavad Gita. Hanumanji came down and told Bhagwan Krishna, without your permission, please sit down somewhere. Like Jai Vijay, don't stand there. Come and sit here. Come here. Good. Come in the front. Even if you sleep, I won't mind. So, Hanumanji said, I heard without your permission, sir. So for this sin, what should I do? So Bhagavan said, okay, you heard and you say you should not have, I agree with you. Therefore, you write what you have understood from this. So there is one bhashya written by Hanumanji on Bhagavad Gita. One. Now the second one is this Dhritarashtra heard from Sanjay. Sanjay Uvacha. What happened to Dhritarashtra after hearing the whole Bhagavad Gita? See, there is no mention anywhere in Mahabharata or any place. What happened to Dhritarashtra after listening Bhagavad Gita? Do you know why? Nothing happened. See? So after telling this thing, now you decide where you are. See, now the third Bhagavad Gita is Sanjay heard by the grace of Bhagavan Veda Vyasa whatever Bhagavan Krishna told. Now what happened to Sanjay? He himself tells in the 18th chapter. See? Kachid eta shrutam partha. See? Bhagavan has asked to Arjun, but Sanjay tells first. Taccha sansprutya etad rupam adbhutam harehe vismayo me mahan rajan rishyami cha mumurmuhu. When I saw the Vishwarupa of Narayana, I was so happy. Still now I am unable to get out of that joy of being with the Lord. And conclusion, yatra yogeshwara partha, yatra partho dharudhara. This is what happened to Sanjay. Now the main hero, what happened to Arjun? See, Bhagavan Krishna did not ask Arjun, Arjun, did you get knowledge? He didn't ask this thing. Bhagavan Krishna didn't ask, could you understand yoga? He didn't ask. Bhagavan Krishna didn't ask, did you understand devotion? He didn't ask. Bhagavan did not ask, have you understood karma yoga? No, he didn't ask. Then what was the purpose of talking? And after everything is heard, what is the conclusion? See? That is the question. So, let us go to the beginning of Bhagavad Gita. See? Arjuna in the second chapter, if I remember correctly, the 7th verse, puts his problem in front of Bhagavan. See? Karpanya dosho pahata svabhavaha pruchhami tvam dharma sammudha cheta yasreyasyat nishchitam bruhitan me shishyasteham shadhimam tvam prapannam. Arjun said, Karpanya dosho apata svabhavaha. What is the Karpanya dosha? Karpanya dosha is the most worst thing in one's life. And that is self-pity. And we should not have pity on anybody. We should not have pity on ourselves. When we have pity on somebody, what is our attitude? Poor fellow, unfortunate, he is not getting food. Okay, my half sandwich anyway going waste, I take it. No. Karpanya dosh, pity is no good. If we have to serve. When we serve somebody, we have seen something higher in that. See? We serve our parents because we see something higher in them. See? We don't serve dog. In the same manner, Karpanya dosha, Arjuna had self-pity because in the first chapter he confessed. Etanna hantumichami gnatopi madhusudana api trailokya rajyasya heto kimno mahikrite. I don't want to kill them. It's very bad. Thank God I remembered at the right time. I was going to kill them. So he had this self-pity. And as a result of self-pity, what happened? Karpanya dosho patosabha pruchhami tvam dharma sammudha cheta. See, the problems of our life are dharma sammoha. See, that is the only problem we all have. Dharma sammoha cheta. Then, yas sreyasyad nishchitam bruhitan me. Oh Lord, tell me what is good for me, not what is I like that you tell me. Normally when we go to the Narayana, we tell him the list, do this, tuck, 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 tuck. And after the list is over, we get, oh, one more forgotten, again second namaskar. He is the goal and our life is the means. But we make him as the means and our useless life as a goal. And that is why Narayana smiles at us. See, Maharaj. So, dharma sammuda cheta. Yas shreyasya adnishchitam bruhitan me. Tell me for certain what is the right thing for me. And till then, Bhagavan Krishna is keeping quiet. He didn't say anything. Then, ultimately, Arjuna saw that Bhagavan is not talking. Then he said, Shishyasteham shadhimam tvam prapannam. I am thy disciple. Therefore, shadhi. Shadhi means instruct. See? And thereafter, Bhagavan Krishna started telling. So first, he dealt with, in the first 6 chapters, something about I, whosoever we think we are. I. Then in the second chapter, second 6 chapters, that is from the 7th to 12th chapter, there Bhagavan Krishna tells how should we be looking at this world. Should we look at this world from our standpoint, or should we look at this world from a God's standpoint? So the second 6 chapters tell us, change your standpoint. See, friends, our standpoint is the bondage for us. See? Like it is said by the saints and sages, look at the world as God looks at his creation. So what is the God's understanding about creation? It is the same. Like your understanding about your children. When a child is there and the child is seen by 2 ladies, one is his mother and the other is just onlooker, they will have different perception. If the child is doing something rubbish, the mother will say, my child is Krishna, Krishna, he is always like that. She will appreciate that stupidity. And the other lady, I don't know, these days parents don't discipline their children. Child is the same, standpoint has changed. From 7th chapter to the 12th chapter, Bhagavan Krishna tells us, we have to change our standpoint and take his standpoint in our life. See? And in the last 6 chapters, from 13 onwards. From 13 onwards up to the 18th, Bhagavan Krishna tells us, discover who you are. See? These are the 3 main topics Bhagavad Gita or our Vedas have told. And then when we come to the first 6 chapters, I'll tell you one shloka and try to summarize. First 6 chapters tell us the secret of how should we conduct ourselves in life. See? The verse you all know. Karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu. Do you know this shlok? Chant together. Karmanye vadikaraste ma karma phala hetur bhuhu mate sangostva karmani. See. Now normally this verse is interpreted in a totally different manner. You have got right only to do your karma, don't worry about the karma phala. That is not the meaning. See, we have to think. Whatever we do in our life, for what we do. Do we do anything to become miserable? No. For example, most of you are married and few may be happy. Isn't it? So, all of those who got married, tell me, when you got married, did you get married to become miserable or to become happy? I am not asking the next question. It is understood. See? So, all our life is in pursuit of happiness. Whatever we do, we want to get happiness. It is here we have misunderstood Bhagavan Sri Krishna. See? Because if I do something and then if I get that result and then I will be happy, so what I am doing unknowingly, I am postponing my happiness in the future period of time. See? How simple it is. So, karmanye vadhikara se karmani evate adhikaraha. Now what the karma has to be done? Whatever we are supposed to do, obliged to do, don't do it with a frown on the face, but do it cheerfully and happily. You understood Bhagavad Gita. See, one of my professional hazards is I had to go and take food in various houses. 365 multiplied by 3. So many houses I go and take food. And still I am surviving. This is Krishna's grace. See? So, when I go there, and one day somewhere after my lunch dinner was over, I said, Mama, today your lunch was so good. I was so happy. Wonderful food after many years I had. And therefore, Ashirvad, Annadata Sukhi Bhava. Then husband watch. Her husband said, Swamiji, you should come and stay in our house. Why? Such a lovely food I never get. She cooks so tasty and so lovely food. She also says, Swamiji, it is true. Today the food has come out so good. I am surprised. What could be the reason? I said, I have only one solution for all the problems of our life. Think properly. Avichara kruto bandaha vicharena nivartate tasmad vicharaha kartavyaha jivatma paramatmanoho. Instead of focusing attention on the world, focus attention who is miserable. See, friends. Therefore, I told her, when you knew that I am coming and you are going to cook the food, were you miserable? No, Swamiji, I got this opportunity after 6 years. I have been in the queue. Every time I told them, they said, no, it's already booked. There is no place. There is no place. So what I did, I booked 1 year in advance. Whenever Swamiji comes, first my name should be there. And therefore, I was so happy. Now come to the bottom line. Whenever anything you do in your life happily, you have understood Karma Yoga. Because, now be attentive, because every action is done now. See, whenever we do everything happily, you will be happy now. But normally what we do, if I do this thing, I will get that result and then I will be happy. So we are postponing our own happiness in the future period of time. What God can do? So the real Karma Yoga is, whatever we are supposed to do it cheerfully and happily. See, friends. And for that, the teacher gives also third point. This is called a Karma Yoga Chatusutri. Karmanye vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadach. Then the third is ma karma phala hetur bhuhu. Don't become the creator of the karma phala. See, I have done this thing, action is converted into karma. Action plus doership is equal to karma. Like your document plus authentication and notarization is a deed, is it not? Can only a printed paper be a deed? No. It has to be authenticated and notarized. In the same manner, action plus authentication and notarization is I did it. It is called as karma. Bhagavan says, Ma karma phala heturbhu. Don't become the cause of creating karma out of the kriya. Therefore, yad yad karma karomi tattadakilam shambho tavaradhana. Everything we do, it is a worship of God. And when we do the worship of God, what is that? If we have to offer the naivedyam to the Lord, we say, oh, there is nothing. Maybe in the fridge, find out there will be something, take it out, put it to the microwave and give Bhagavan. No. So whenever anything is done as worship of God, you are at your best. That is the meaning. Ma karma phala heturbhu. See, friends, karma phala hetu is this. See, take a day-to-day example. Suppose today is Ekadashi, and whatever may be the reason, you have taken food. Oh God, I have taken food, now what will happen, what will happen? This is just an example, understand it, the principle. One such lady came to me and she asked me, Swamiji, please bless me. I said, free download, take as much as you want. No, today something very bad happened. What bad happened? Today Ekadashi, this is not bad, this is a good thing. No, today I ate rice, chapati and everything. Now what will happen? I said, you go to hell. Swamiji, you are so easily sending me. I said, this is what it is said. Now think. After the food goes in our stomach, if there is a constipation, is it a sin or a merit? When the food goes in our stomach, there is a dysentery. It is a sin or a merit? If the food goes in our stomach, it is properly digested, assimilated. Is it good or bad? Now what is the difference? I ate. So in the act of eating, I was there. In the act of devotion and digestion, there was no I. And therefore, ma karma phala heturbhu. Whatever is happening, it is His grace. Without God's grace, even we cannot even breathe properly. See, friends. Therefore, ma karma phala heturbhu, then ma te sangastu akarmani. This is the most important principle which I follow strictly and suggest you follow. Never retire in life. Never retire. Ma te sangastu akarmani. Akarmani means good for nothing fellows. Work hard throughout day, throughout life, till we die. Otherwise, you must have seen, in those houses where there are old fellows, particularly gents, they do nothing, and whole day sitting in the house, only thing they can think about is food. What is there for the breakfast? By the time you are eating breakfast, lunch ke liye kya hai? Mera sar khao. Because you are not busy. We have to be preoccupied. We must have something to look forward to. Therefore, never retire in life. Whatever time we have, produce wealth or serve the society. Then only life becomes worth living. This way, in the first 6 chapters, Bhagavan corrected how we should live life. Then in the second 6 chapters, in the 7th chapter, Bhagavan says, Jnana Vijnana Yogo Nam. There he tells the principle that Prakriti is made up of 8 principles. Bhumi, Rapo, Nalo, Vayu, Kham, Mano, Buddhi, Revacha, Ahankara, Iti, Amme, Binna, Prakriti, Rashtada. This world belongs to him, not to us. Iti, Yam, Me, then Me has to be underlined. Bhagavan said, this is my Prakriti. If Bhagavan is our Pita, the Prakriti is our Mata, so what is our relationship with the mother? Service or bhog? Therefore, our attitude of bhog has to be reduced. So this is Ashtadha Prakriti. And the second is Jiva Bhuta Ekadha Prakriti. So Prakriti has got 8 aspects. And Jiva has got only one. There is only one Jiva. Ekada. Now who is controlling the Purusha and Prakriti? Ishvara is controlling. And who is Ishvara? Now 3 factors. Jagat, Jiva and Ishvara. Now here after coming, Bhagavan tells the secret. Mattaha parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya mai sarvamidam protam sutre manigana. Hey Dhananjaya, there is no cause of me. Mattaha parataram. Parataram is cause. There is no cause of me. I am, that's it. Anything which is created is subject to destruction. Mattaha parataram nasti, no cause. Mattaha kinchit nasti, there is no effect. See? And mattaha anyat nasti, other than me there is nothing. And therefore, the whole world is nothing but Paramatma. See, friend, Deha bhimane galite vidnyate Paramatmani yatra yatra mano yati tatra tatra samadhaya. When we take this statement of Bhagavad Gita, that Paramatma alone is, other than him there is nothing. So whatever we come across, Shabda Sparcha Rupa Rasa Gandha, anything we come across is nothing but the divine, divine and divine. And see, once we look at something as a divine, our interactions change. See, one example I'll give you. This happened somewhere. One mother came with her child. And the child has never gone to any temple. And it was the Shiva temple. So in Shiva temple, you know, there is a this Nandi outside. So when the child came, he saw that Nandi, he went straight away and rode on that Nandi, and so the mother put it, don't do like that. This is God, this is not like that. So for the child, it is a toy to play with. The one who knows it is God. See? So when we are looking at this world, what is our vision? Is this world for bhoga or to serve and discover happiness in the service? See, friends, therefore, 7th chapter tells us we have to change our focal length. Let us not get carried away by the externalities, but let us focus attention on the substratum which is supporting everything. This was the second 6 chapters. And therefore, at the end, that is the 12th chapter, Bhagavan tells who is therefore a devotee. And only one word I'll tell you. He says, Adveshta sarva bhutanam maitra karuna evacha. He said the word maitra. Maitra means friendly, not a friend to a friend. We have to have the friendly attitude when we move in this world with anybody. Then alone we have learned Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, our condition will be like that of Dhritarashtra. Then Now we enter the 15th chapter. So, the first topic in 15th chapter was Urdhva Moolam Adashakam Ashvattham Prahuravayam Chandamsi Yasya Paranani Yastam Veda Savedavid. I think you all know 15th chapter, isn't it? Chant the first verse. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Urdhva Moolam Adashakam Yasya Paranani Yastam Veda Savedavita Adashchordhvam Prasrutastasya Shaka Guna Pravruddha Vishaya Pravala Adashya Moolanyanusantatani Karmanubandhini Manushaloke Narupamasseha Tathopalabhyate Nanto na Chadirna cha Sampratishtha Ashvatthaменam Suvirudha Moolam Asanga Shastrena Drudena Chitva. Stop. See? We have to know Bhagavad Gita, my heart. Even 5-6% of us could not chant. So from this holy temple, take a vow to yourself. You are going to by heart Bhagavad Gita. Done? Put your right hand, if you have, on your left heart, if you have, and say after me, I shall by heart Srimad Bhagavad Gita within next year. Thank you. Now tell me, who are children? The child sitting in the lap of the father, he is the child. Maharaj, it is necessary. Now come to the topic. Urdhva Moolam Adashakam. There is a tree which has got the roots above and the branches below. Meaning, it is a Shirshasan. Have you seen any tree anywhere like that? There is nowhere. Urdhva Moolam Adashakam. Shaka is branches. Has seen anybody? Nowhere. But when Bhagavad Gita tells, it can't be just useless. Urdhva Moolam Adashakam. Ashvattham. Ashvattham is Ashvavat Tishtati. Shva means tomorrow. That which is today changes tomorrow. See? Now what is that tree? That tree don't see anywhere. Our human body is Ashvattha tree. Plants eat from below, grow upwards. Animals eat from the front, grow backwards. We eat from above, grow downwards and sidewards. Now what is the next? So as a evolution at the body level, we have attained perfection in our life. Now if there is any other which is pending in our life, it is only one. And that is, let He choose us to express through us. We don't want anything in this world. See, like in the 6th chapter, Bhagavan says, Uddhared Atmanatmanam Natmanam Avasadayet Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu Atmaiva Ripuratmanaha. See, we are here to be only a perfect instrument. Now take for example, this mic. This mic has no purpose. It is just kept in a box. But this mic is between you and me, the speaker and the listener. What is the qualification of this mic? This mic is perfect, free, available, and the mic does not have its own noise. You must have seen sometime these mics have got their electronic onkar. Sometimes the mic clear their throats. So what we do? Remove that. Exactly. Narayana wants to express, and he is searching for a right instrument through which he can express. An expression of Narayana is only joy and happiness. If ornaments are made out of gold, leaving the grace of the goldsmith, it should be gold, is it not? Exactly the same way. If God created us, it cannot be misery. Now, where from the misery comes? Because we have blocked him. We have put a firewall. And only our own I, he only comes out. Therefore, we have to empty ourselves. See, Urdhva Moolam Adashakam. And because we are not recognizing this, we are increasing our tree. See? Adashchodvam prasruta tasya shakha guna pravruddha vishaya pravala. So much of involvement in this world as if this is the only purpose of our being born as a human being. See, friends, the purpose of our being born as human being is only one. He should discover us to be a perfect instrument so that he can choose us and express through us. It is this sadhana. And therefore, after having lived in this world, expanded our kingdom, so much of money, so much of property, so much of achievement, so everything, very good. Adashurdam prasruta tasya shaga guna pravruddha vishaya pravala. With so many qualities, everything, wonderful. Then Bhagavan says, Narupamasseha tathopalabhyate. Don't try to see the world like this. Why? Nanto na chadir nata sampradishtha. Such a world is nowhere. See, Ashwatthaменam suvirudhamulam. Now what is this Ashwattha? Ashwattha is our own body identification. Suvirudhamulam. We are so firmly established in this knowledge that I am man, I am woman, I am young, I am old, I am beautiful, I am awful. And we are unable to drop that. Now be attentive. Till such time, we consider ourselves to be body, then our own, we are somebody. See? Now let us recognize our own experience. In deep sleep, where are we? When are we? And what are we? This is my spiritual practice. I keep on changing places again and again. Every 3-4 days I am in a different place. So when I sleep in any place, I keep all the lights on. I don't switch it off. There are also questions, Swamiji, why you keep the lights on? So I can get good dreams, I can see properly. Lights are on because when I get up in the midst of the night, I don't know where is the bathroom, where is what. Because in deep sleep, where are we, when are we, what are we? Zero. So in deep sleep, we are nobody. And because we are nobody, we are happy. It is rightly said, nobody is happy. Somebody is always miserable. In deep sleep, we are happy, and happiness cannot be celebrated in a silent mode, is it not? Please come for the marriage, and everybody goes there, and everybody sitting there with a mourning face. What happened? Poor fellow is getting married. No, we are happy. Wherever there is happiness, there is a noise, is it not? And therefore, you snore. Grrr, grrr. Why? I am happy. Why I am happy? I am nobody. And how somebody is born? After a body identification. So what should be the spiritual practice? Spiritual practice is asanga shastrena dhrudena chitva. Don't hold on to the body. Rise above the body and merge yourself with the totality. See, friends, I'll tell you one example about this. I was in somebody's house, and because body is there, there will be some problem, health issues. Sometimes there is throat problem, sometimes there is a back problem, something or the other contain, because body is made for dying. So, somewhere I had some problem, and my host told me, Swamiji, don't worry. I said, I am not worried, you are worried. No, I'll give you medicine. And he gave me sabudana khichdi. You know sabudana khichdi? Homeopathy. Homeopathy is nothing but sabudana khichdi. So he gave, I said, these small 3 pills, what? He said, no, you take Swamiji. I said, I took it. I said, now what is the next dose? No, next dose will be after 6 months. Till then I should be alive, is it not? No, it is a very powerful medicine. I said, my God, now what is going to happen? Now tell me, what is the meaning of powerful? Now this is what we have to learn from every experience of our life. I said, tell me, what is the meaning of powerful? He explained that same thing I am telling you. 1 drop of medicine diluted in 100 drops of water. Then 1 drop of the diluted medicine further diluted in 1000 drops of water. Then that is diluted, again 1 drop of that diluted medicine further diluted in 10,000 drops of water. Like that he said. And now after this thing, we call it potency. So the potency is 60,000, 80,000. Means what? He said the medicine has been diluted to such an extent that it will go and work on the nucleus of every cell. Now come back. I. 100% concentrated I. See? It is said before marriage, a man should fulfill his desire of purchasing different type of clothes. After marriage, only the wife purchases, he has to carry the bag. Then, before the children are born, one should fulfill the desire of eating food. After the children are born, everything for the baby. Now what is happening? First I, 100% concentration. Then I and my wife. So, wife is the radius. So I center, wife 1 circle. Then baby comes. I, first radius, add 1 more radius. So it has become double the radius. So bigger circle. Go on adding. Then I will be so much diluted that out of an ordinary person, a great master is born. This is the meaning of Bhagavad Gita. See? Therefore, narupamasseha tathopalabhyate. Don't try to see a tree, a world, or the tree with the leaves, this roots up. Don't see. Narupamasseha tathopalabhyate. Nanto na chade naresam pradishta. This body has neither the birth, nor beginning, nor end. See, friends, body is just an assembly of parts. You must have seen the assembly line from where the cars are delivered. See, if you go to Michigan, there I have seen the cars. They showed me. You are standing on the assembly line. First the chassis comes and they add something slowly, and then the car is delivered. See, now be attentive. When the parts of the car are separated, who died? Everything is there. See? Now apply the same principle. This I learned from your children. I tell you, you are all my gurus, And your children are my super gurus. In somebody's house I went, and the boy, very smart, he says, Swamiji, please come to my room. I want to show you something. So we have to go. I went there. First thing was written on the door of his room. Elders are allowed if accompanied with children. NRI children can't be better than this. So then he showed, he had made out of those plastic, what you call, I don't know, blocks, so many things. Some garden, some bridge, some house, and then a train, everything, beautifully. He said, Swamiji, see, I made all these things. I said, what is the use of seeing? You are not going to give me that. No, you take anything you like. I said, okay, see, I don't have a house, I'll take the house. When I went to pick up that house, I said, wait a minute, don't be in a hurry. What? I will take out my blocks. You take the house. So he became my guru. See, some of you are from Bombay. In Chowpatty, if you go, Bombay Chowpatty, there the bhaiyas, they sell bhel puri or something like that. They make a cone out of a newspaper piece and add 3-4 things in that. And after that, they top it with the organic salt. And then put a stick in that for you to eat. Exactly this is what Brahmaji did. In the cone of a space, he added the remaining 4 elements. And then he topped it with life. And then put I. And we are born. So when the body dies, what exactly happens? Nothing happens. The individual air merges with the total air. The individual heat goes back to the heat element. The individual water goes back to water element. The individual earth part goes back to the earth element. And the space which was occupied by the body is released. Who died? Crying for death is like, you know what? I want to have a nice startup, therefore I apply to the bank and get $10 million. Okay. And do my business. And when a time comes that I have to return my loan, oh, very bad. Lete samay maja aaya. Therefore, when a body dies, nothing happens. Nobody dies. And all our life is lived only as a body, for the body, on everybody. Asanga shastrena drudena chitva. Therefore, we don't have to do anything. Only recognize this thing. You know, the problem is what? I am body is not the bondage. Then what is the bondage? This body I am, that body I am not. Samsara begins. See, friends, asanga shastrena drudena chitva. If we have to attain this, then what is the spiritual practice? Bhagavan Krishna says, Nirmanam, 5 principles he tells. Nirmana moha, jita sanga dosha, adhyatma nitya, vinivritta kama, dvandvair vimuktaha, sukha dukkha sanyahi, gachanti amudaha, tat avyayam padam. See, the first is nirmana moha. Mana is measurement. When I say 5 kilo, 5 kilo what? No, 5 kilo. Is 5 kilo an object? 5 kilo sugar. See? Then, what is the age? 10 years. Meaning what? Before 10 years I was not there. So 10 years is not an object. It's a measurement of time. Measurement of space. So what is the measurement of object? The weight. So when we fill in our form, first DOB. Before that date of birth, I was not there. That means From absence did I become present? See? And only this much I am, space. Beyond that I am not. Therefore, nirmana moha means the delusion born out of body identification has to be given up. Therefore, real spiritual practice is how much we are able to rise above the body identification. Nirmana moha. Life becomes very simple, friends. Only we have to learn from our day-to-day experience. Many years before, I was traveling by train. And in the train, those days, this AC, etc. was not there. This is about 40, 50 years before. Many of you may not be even born by that. See, what happened? When you are sitting in the train, you start fighting, ye meri jagah, tumhari jagah, all kinds of things. And then slowly, lullaby comes and heat and no AC, so people feel sleepy. Then my feet are in somebody else's lap, no problem. Somebody's hand is in my pocket, no problem. Nirmana moha. All the problems begin when we take ourselves to be the body. Nirmana moha. Second is jita sanga dosha. See, jita sanga. Am I going late? Sir? Okay? So, nirmana, jita sanga dosha. Sanga dosha. Sanga dosha is that hold on to your immediate experience. That which will disturb your inner poise, run away. Or do not get influenced by anything that is around us. You can't run away from the world. For this, I'll tell you one technique which I always explain. We'll do that experiment right here. Very simple experiment. You know, one of the happy mantra you have heard, Dekho, suno, mat bolo. Okay? So, to practice this is the technique I am telling you. Whenever we see something or hear something, what is the world? World is asti bhati priya nam rupa iti pancham shakam adyatrayam brahma rupam jagad rupam tatodvayam. World is nothing but name and a form. So world is name and form. Names enter through the ears and the forms enter through the eyes in our mind. Okay. Then, dekho suno mat bolo. Meaning what? Whenever we see or hear something, by default, we have a habit to comment. What is a comment? What is speech? Speech is expression of mind. Therefore, try this simple mantra. Whatever you are sitting, don't change your posture. Perfectly you are. Whether eyes open or closed doesn't matter. Only for 1 minute try. Don't talk to yourself. Now this experience is with you. Now add one more parameter. Don't talk to yourself and listen to silence. Now this experience also with you. Now conclusion of this experiment. not talking to whatever we hear or say is in our hands. But what happens? We have default settings. Anything we see, anything we hear, we have to comment. There is no need. No need to comment. You have taken a long leap on the spiritual path. A second thing, when you listen to silence, what does it mean? Silence can't be heard, only sounds can be heard. Then, listen to silence means don't react to any sound. Net result, you will not fall from the mind to the sound. Words and mind are the same, like water and ice. Water is without shape, without form. Ice is with shape, with form. Ice cubes are many, water is one. Ice cubes have got personality, water has no personality. Water can be comfortable in any plate, test tube or a capillary tube. Ice requires a special status. The fall from the divine to the devil is through the agency of speech. We don't have to observe mauna. No. Talk when necessary, but that old habit of commenting on everything in this world, no need. We have no control on the world. World is beautiful as it is. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha. The sanga dosha is our habit of reacting. Remember it. Then adhyatma nitya. Now what is the meaning adhyatma nitya? Adhyatma nitya is what is important for us in life. In the language of Ramcharitmanas, toward the end, it is said, Lobhihi priya jimidam timi raghunatha nirantara priya lagohu mohiram. Like for a greedy person, money is the only criteria. No other criteria. In the same manner, for the seeker of truth, other than Narayana, no other criteria. Anything that will give me money, I go anywhere. In the same way, anything that will bring me closer to Narayana, that is my spiritual practice. Adhyatma nitya. Then, vinivritta kama. Desires can never be fulfilled. In the 3rd chapter, when Arjuna asked the question, under whose compelling orders, although unwilling, a person goes the wrong way. Atha kena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha anichannapi varshnaya baladiva niyojita. What is that? Bhagavan Krishna says, Kama esha krodha esha rajoguna samudbhavaha maha ashanaha maha papma vidyena miha vairinam. We go the wrong way because of Kama esha krodha esha. Desire allies anger. And desires are maha ashanaha. Desires can never be fulfilled. You fulfill one desire, second is standing there. You fulfill the second, third is standing. Can never be fulfilled. Maha ashana. And then maha papma. And when the desire is not fulfilled, it gets converted into anger. And anger can create any sin. See, friend, maha papma. Therefore, vidhi enam iha vairinam. And therefore, know for certain, this desire is our enemy number one. Therefore, vinivritta kamaha. Then dvandvai vimukta, the 5th spiritual practice. Dvandvai vimukta, only through understanding. World is made up of complementary opposites. Other than Narayana, there is nothing singular in this world. joy, sorrows, gain, loss, friend, enemy, birth, death, disease, medicine, doctor, patient. Everything is in complementary opposite. So what has to be done? Accept the world as it is. Don't complain. Accept it. What will be the net result? Gachanti amudha tat avyayam padam. Then we have given up our wrong understanding of life. See? And then we are back to our divine nature. Avyayam padam. See, friends. Therefore, when we are in this manner, walking the spiritual path, then it becomes meaningful. Thereafter, Bhagavan tells that who is the Jiva? Mamai vansho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatanaha manashashtani indriyani prakriti sthani karshati. So we are none other than his reflection. See, therefore, don't do that papoham papa karma ham. No, you are divine. And if we are divine, we should not have that pathetic, oh God, I am so unfortunate, No. Be cheerful and happy. See? Can you imagine a rich man's son or a child is lifting the leftover bidi cigarette pieces on the road and trying to smoke? Will that father like this thing? In the same manner, if we are his children, we have no right or business to become miserable in our life. Therefore, nirmana moha jita sanga dosha, etc. Then, mamai vansho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatanaha. Then he says, vimudha nanu pashanti jnana chakshusha. But those who have not recognized this divinity, they don't understand, and then they are all the time only frustrated, complaining. Thereafter, where to see the God? Now Bhagavan begins. Yadadityagatam tejaha jagat bhasayate khilam yat chandramasi achagnav tat tejo vidhi mamakam. He starts from the sun. See me in God. See me in sun. Oh, how to see? Wake up before the sunrise. Oh, that is very difficult. We all have read, isn't it, childhood? Early to bed and early to rise is the way to be healthy and wise. What is our life? Late to bed and late to rise is a guarantee to be unhealthy and otherwise. What can spiritual life we lead? See, friends. Therefore, early morning before the sunrise, we have to be out of the bed in a cheerful, inspired mode. See? Otherwise, do you know what exactly happens? When we go to sleep, what we do? We keep our phone fixed with the mains so that it is charged. So morning we get full charge. Very good. Exactly the same way. When we sleep, we are connected with Narayana. We are fully charged. But with whatever we do with the phone, same thing do we do with ourselves. What we do with the phone, we get up after getting from the sleep, not from the bed. After getting from the sleep, then we take the phone and then WhatsApp. And all the charge which was there in the phone, it is again discharged. Exactly the same way. When we are sleeping at night, we are 100% charged, fully, 100% abilities. But then we are on the bed, then go on tossing, not now. What is the time now? It is 8:42. It is not a round figure. Let me get up at 8:50. And then, it is again 8:51. I think let it make it 9 o'clock. We keep on tossing on the bed, don't come out. And that time it is called as wool gathering. We keep on imagining all unwanted things. And all the battery that was charged by connecting with the Narayana, battery is fully discharged. And then nature comes to our help. And when there is a nature's call, then we go out of the bed. Such a disgusted life is spiritual life. See, Maharaj, Yada Adityagatam Tejaha Jagat Bhasete Yet Chandramasi. Chandrama is the mind. Whatever is the joy, cheer, happiness is the mind. That is Paramatma. And in this manner, ultimately he comes back to us. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha. I am the very essence of every being. How? Mattaha, from me only. Matta smriti, jnanam, apohanancha. 4 things. I support smriti, dream. I support jnanam, waking. I support apohanam, deep sleep. Chakara, samadhi. I alone support waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. And therefore, the crux of 15th chapter. Therefore, sarvaihi vedaihi aham eva vedya. Who is this I? See, Maharaj, we know everything except ourselves. Now see what the difference it makes. Suppose I ask you, who was the Chancellor, 7th Chancellor of Germany? Do you know? No. Does it make any difference? See? What was the weight of Mahatma Gandhi when he was shot dead? I don't know, yeah. Does it make any difference? It makes a difference. Do you know who you are? It makes a difference. See, friends, therefore, Vedaisya sarvi ahameva vedya. Who is this I? That is to be known. Vedya means worthy of knowing. See? And then Bhagavan says, there are 3 persons. In Sanskrit, first person is called as Uttam Purusha, second person is called as Madhyam Purusha, and third person is called as Pratham Purusha. Bhagavan says, Yasmat ksharamati tuham aksharadapi chottamaha. Because I am other than the body and the jiva. Yasmat ksharamati tuham aksharadapi chottamaha. Atosmi loke vedecha prathita purushottamaha. We have to recognize our divine nature. Friends, when we understand this principle, gain is always through knowledge. Gain is not through action. Is only through knowledge. See, there was a person, he was always buying the lottery tickets. And he never used to get it. I don't think I'll get it. He just kept it in his pocket and forget about it. The maid servant, she took the clothes for washing and she just checked this. She saw ticket. Okay, whatever it may, let me try. She just kept it in her thing. And after everything was over, she went home. And then I got something. So she saw. She told her son, Beta, dekho, whether this ticket is valid. So the son said, Mummy, what are you going to get? Forget. No, try. So he tried. And that was a valid ticket. He got few $100 million. It was already there, but not known. My friends, we don't have to go anywhere. We are care of Narayana. Anybody can forsake us. You know, his problem, he told me, his problem is, he cannot forsake us. Only thing is, we have to recognize his grace. See, Veda says, then Bhagavan says, Yasmat ksharamati tom aksharadapi chottama atosmi loke vedecha pradita purushottama. Bhagavan says, ultimately, iti guhyatamam shastram idamuktam maya nagha etad buddhva buddhiman syad krutakrutascha bharata. Iti guhyatamam shastra. There are 3 shastras. Guhya Shastra, Guhyatara Shastra and Guhyatama Shastra. Guhya Shastra is the worldly life. How should we live our life, etc. Guhyatara Shastra is we bring the element or the presence of divine in all our activities in life. And Guhyatama Shastra is discover your own divine nature. And when we have discovered our own divine nature, what will happen? Etar buddhva. We don't have to do. Etar buddhva. Having experienced this, then krutokrutyascha bharata. Life discovers fulfillment in life. What is the fulfillment? In our Maha Mantra we told you, na kuch pana, na kuch khona. This experience at this moment, we are nowhere, never, nobody. This experience is Narayana. Let us allow him to express through us. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
Dear devotees, on behalf of Sri Sri Balaji Temple, on behalf of all the devotees here, we wanted to thank Swamiji for coming to our temple. We had a very good darshan of Srivari Mulava. This temple is almost built like a Tirumala. That's why we have a main temple for Srivari in another main temple. And here is the Taya Sanadi, Mahalakshmi Sanadi here. Spirituality is a great thing. To understand the spirituality, I think I need another 100 years. So, but as you said, we will try to make our devotees to chant the Bhagavad Gita as many times as possible. It's a practice. It's not going to come in one day, but we keep on practicing. We should be able to chant the Ashram, who's here, one of our administrators of the temple. He takes the classes for a Bhagavad Gita, and then we are trying to. So thank you very much. Now we'll have a Aarti for Taya, and if all of you come around, we will have a Tirtha Chanari. This way we could. And before I conclude, we have arranged for the prasadam at the main temple because we don't eat here. So after this, please come to the main temple and have a prasadam. It will be served by the volunteers. Thank you. A lot of people stand in line on both the sides.
Please come also this side.
Yeah, if you stand in the line on both the sides, it will be easy for us.
पद्महस्ते पद्मालये पद्मदलाय दाक्षी विश्वप्रिये विष्णुमनोनुकूले तत्पादपद्मं सन्निधत्स्व महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात्। जनतां संगृह्णानीति द्वादशरात्रिरचना भवति द्वादशमासाः संवत्सरः संवत्सरमेवावरुन्धे मौञ्जी भवति ऊर्ध्वयुञ्जाः ऊर्ध्वमेवावरुन्धे चित्रानक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत्कर्म यदश्वमेधसंध्यैः रोचनो रोचमानश्वभनश्वभमानकल्याणः